Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys exactly why I stopped playing Call of Duty and why it's just no longer enjoyable for me and why you might be falling out of in love with it too. So we're going to talk about some stuff here today, but we're not going to go on a huge rant. I'm just going to give you a straight shot when it comes to the video, just kind of tell you my points and then I'll leave and you'll have your video. But at the end of the day, man, I haven't been uploading too much content to this channel yet, and I kind of wanted to throw this up so you guys know that I'm not going anywhere. I still got some stuff planned, but just it's kind of like another little channel update. I did one a couple weeks ago, and this is kind of an extension to that. We have Battlefield 6 being revealed on the 9th, I believe, so we're going to be doing some stuff with that, and then hopefully we can pick up that game whenever it does release and start making content here on the channel for Battlefield 6. But, it's just one game of many that I plan to upload at some point in the future. So let's talk about it, man. This, falling out of in love with Call of Duty primarily started 2 years ago when Modern Warfare came out. Now, the beginning of Modern Warfare was absolutely fantastic, and I'd say it all started around Season 4. I've said this many times. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you know that in Season 4 of Modern Warfare, there was a significant skill-based matchmaking update that really kind of rocked the community when it came to getting you harder lobbies. And since then, it has been a very, very downward spiral, downward trend. Basically just completely fell off a cliff with this year in Cold War. But, ever since Season 4 in Modern Warfare, that's where we really started to take a dip. Skill-based matchmaking has been ramped up so much in Call of Duty that it doesn't really even feel like Call of Duty anymore. It just feels like a competitive shooter game. Call of Duty to me was when I started playing, Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3, those games, 10 years ago, and I could hop on, have a really enjoyable time, shoot people, and, drop 20, 30, 40 kills, get a couple Moabs, even as a young kid, and feel like I was going off. And there's been reports that skill-based matchmaking has been in every Call of Duty. It's simply not true. It's just not true, because even in Call of Duty Ghosts, when they had the Clan Wars event, I was, doing some of the best in my clan. We had the top tier, like that gold camo. That was the top tier in the Clan Wars. And every single pub lobby, I was shredding. And there was never any competition, really. So, with that being said, there was never skill-based matchmaking this high in all of the games. It's just a load of shit that they tell you, so you stop bitching about it. But skill-based matchmaking is the primary reason I've stopped playing, because it took what I loved and enjoyed into primarily unenjoyable work. That is all it has become. And that is why I started my Tarkov channel, which has honestly been super, super refreshing, super, super fun to make content for. And it's a game without skill-based matchmaking, so all the time, no matter what, it's super hardcore shooter. No matter what happens, I know everything's going to be my fault and my decision on how the gameplay goes, not predetermined by some algorithm. So the next one I have here on my list is the Call of Duty games in the last 3 years have been very, very transactional and have a lot of microtransactions and are very, very heavy on the fact that they want money. Them removing supply drops was actually a really big step, but it just wasn't good enough when it came to it. The bundles this year have been pretty trash, and last year pretty much the same. We had Black Ops 4 with an absolutely phenomenal cosmetic system. The Blackjack shop was fantastic. They did really, really well with that. And that was before the Modern Warfare kind of took over with the skill-based matchmaking and really expanding on the microtransactions. And obviously, supply drops were kind of, I think they were taken out of Black Ops 3, and then the game after that was Infinite Warfare. And I'm not sure if it was like World War II, then Black Ops 4. I can't remember exactly, but I know there was supply drops floating around, and it kind of went away with Black Ops 4 at the end of the day. And they really went hard on that Blackjack shop, and they did great with it, in my opinion. But when we got to Modern Warfare, we saw the bundles being introduced. The tracer rounds were really, really cool, but the cosmetics just weren't there at the end of the day. There was no cool camos like the reactive camos in Black Ops 4, and now that we're in Cold War, we have decent reactive camos, but they're only for one weapon and they're blueprint specific, so, if you change your attachments at all, it ruins the gun, and that is just not a smart cosmetic business plan, in my opinion. It works for them, it works for people in Warzone, so I guess it is when it comes to marketing, but to me, it's not the best way to cater towards the players. So another reason that I've kind of been turned off by it is just how heavy the transactions are. Now, I love cosmetic content, that's why we still make the item shop videos, but very transactional, very, very greedy when it comes to Activision. Next, I'm going to be talking about the bundles that were over 3,000 COD points, such as this Rainbow Tracer bundle that hasn't even come out yet, and the Gun Nut bundle. The fact that you're paying $30, half of the price of the base game for Modern Warfare, not including Warzone, is the fact that you're paying half of it just for a couple guns is ridiculous. The fact that somebody is willing to pay $30 for some blueprints and special camos is kind of ridiculous. I understand some people have deep pockets, but the majority of players who play Warzone are playing free to play. And, tempting them with $30 bundles is not cool. Once again, just Activision being Activision. So the next point on my list is Cold War got worse. Cold War, skill-based matchmaking, just completely tanked the Call of Duty franchise for me. The first 3 days of the game felt absolutely fantastic before your, algorithm really kicks in. And it was a great Call of Duty. I mean, I had the XM4 gold in 3 days. And now, we are sitting in June 2nd, and I don't even have any guns diamond. I think I have like 4 ARs gold and like 1 pistol. So you can kind of see that I went from the first 3 days to having 1 gun gold to, being almost, 8 months or something. I don't know when the game came out, but like 8 months into the future and not even having 8 guns gold. So Cold War is just one of the worst Call of Duties, I think, with the algorithm. Now, when you reverse boost in it, it's pretty damn fun. I won't lie, but to me, it's just not right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like Call of Duty. I genuinely feel like I'm cheating when I reverse boost. It's fun in the moment, but afterwards, you just kind of feel kind of trashy. That's just me. I've always been a very authentic person. I've always very genuine here on the channel. I shoot it straight. You guys know I always say keep it real. So when I reverse boost, it's kind of like, it's just not fun. It just feels like I'm playing bots, even though they are average players. I'm not playing the bodies to bots, but at the end of the day, I'm, going 60 and 10, but I just don't feel satisfaction from it, and that's a problem. So Cold War, I think, is one of the worst Call of Duties ever made, just because of the algorithms in place. Take out skill-based matchmaking, it'd be an absolutely fantastic game. But Warzone got worse, and it's going to kind of lead into our next point as well, the cheating in Warzone. Recently, cheating has been absolutely rampant because cheating providers have actually offered free trials for their cheats, and that's something that has been going on recently that has been absolutely plaguing streamers and everything else. Now, it's been said that Activision physically cannot add an anti-cheat into Warzone, and it's really unfortunate because I feel like Warzone could have been one of the best battle royales of all time, and some say it is. However, with the cheating and skill-based matchmaking in place, it definitely isn't. I would much rather play Apex Legends over Warzone almost any day of the week. Obviously, still some skill-based involved there, but it is a lot more lenient into giving you better games. I have found myself winning consistently on Warzone. Not Warzone, Apex, but in Warzone, I can't get a single win. I haven't won a game of Warzone in probably 6 months, to be honest with you. I do not count solos in that. Solos is completely different. It's just a completely different breed of play. But when it comes to duos, trios, and quads, I have not won a game in over 6 months, and it's really unfortunate. So I think the cheating problem is really, really rampant, and any skill player at all is not having fun on the game. And a lot of players just not having fun on the game. If you're a content creator for Call of Duty in any single way, shape, or form that is involving Modern Warfare or Cold War, I respect you so much for sticking it out and grinding through it. But for me, I have completely quit the game. My PSN runs out at the end of this month, and I'm probably going to not renew it. So when it comes to PlayStation exclusive stuff, when it comes to Call of Duty, I'm probably going to be moving on. At some point here, since we're primarily focusing Tarkov, I'm going to be upgrading my PC. Now, whether that's in a year, 6 months, I don't know yet. But once that upgrade does happen, we'll be probably switching over to Battlefield and Call of Duty in the future. Assuming it's not a World War II game, but if it is, I'm not sure I'm buying it. But, in the future anyway, we'll be probably switching to PC, and, hopefully we can keep doing this content thing, man. I absolutely love creating content. I'm never going to work an actual job. I love video games to death, and I'll always be creating in some way, shape, or form. I'm always going to be around. I'm always going to be gaming, but, at this point, Call of Duty is essentially dead. Cold War numbers are not looking good for them. They have Call of Duty Mobile, they have, Warzone, but Cold War is an absolutely dead game, and this next one, presumably Vanguard, is going to be even worse. I can almost guarantee it. That's where we're at. That's why I quit Call of Duty. Still going to be doing item shops here on the channel. Wanted to give you guys another little update. Like I said, hopefully Battlefield 6 reveal coming out soon. It's going to be very fun. We're going to be looking into some other content here. Don't care how well it does. If it gets 10 views, I genuinely do not care. I'm just kind of going for an entertainment side of things right now and not really informational. That's where we're at. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know why you didn't dislike it, because it is my channel after all. But, you know, I'd love to hear your entitled opinions if you're one of those people. Yeah, but if you're an Acez-Gaming supporter for the long term, appreciate you guys super much. You guys are amazing. You know, if you're one of my Modern Warfare guys, or even Black Ops 4 guys, you guys are the OGs. And I'm sorry that I have to tell you that I'm quitting COD, but it's kind of where we're at. I do very much apologize. Hopefully we come back in the future. That's where we're at. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.